Matters, I'm Peter Applebaum. In this episode, we're going to explore how to market on a budget. Have you ever thought, if I had just 1% of McDonald's marketing budget, I could grow my business so much faster? If you have, you're not alone. Thousands of other business people have as well. Here's the good news. You're about to find out having no budget or a much smaller budget than your competitors is not an impediment to success. We're going to speak to Courtney Hogan from fast-growing restaurant chain Bondi Pizza that has roughly 70,000 dining competitors, along with digital entrepreneur Alexis Soulopoulos from Mad Paws. And our one-on-one expert is Samantha Khater, co-founder, with her two siblings no less, of Dessert Boxes. It's Valentine's Day last year. Dessert Boxes has just launched their unique range of gift boxes with quirky names like the Giant Homer Donut, She's a Keeper, and You Is Fancy, huh? Nothing was spent on marketing for the first 6 months. Today, with 45,000 boxes sold and a turnover of over $3 million, Dessert Boxes is thriving. To tell us how she and her siblings did it, we welcome Samantha to Marketing Matters. So, Samantha, Dessert Boxes' positioning is naughty and cheeky. Was this a conscious decision you made to differentiate yourself?
Yeah, it definitely was. So as a new business, we wanted to innovate and disrupt the gift-giving industry. Right. And we knew that we had to differentiate ourselves in order to do that. So we did that in two ways. The first way was by creating a really unique product, which the market had never seen before, and that is our dessert boxes and our donut bouquets. And the other way was by creating a really cheeky brand. So we really humanized it so that people could relate to us and what we were doing. In return, that allows us to create really funny content, which people tag their friends in, they share it, and it's led to mass awareness.
I'm sure you've had people say to you, it's just like Virgin. Virgin creates this cheeky persona where they're a little bit naughty. Would that be the same?
Exactly, yeah.
So, OK, let's go back to Valentine's Day 2017. You have no customers and little money. Yeah. What did you do?
We did two main things. So step one was create content. So we really had to fake it till we made it at the beginning because we didn't have customers buying the products, but I needed photos to be posting up on social media. So I would wake up every morning, I'd get donuts, I'd get some desserts, I'd get some confectionery, I'd put it in a box, take photos and upload it and say, hey, Maria loved her box. Really, I was Maria. And then we'd do the same with the funny messages. So we'd print it, we'd stick it on. So it was really about creating content for us so that we could post something online. But now we have enough user-generated content that we no longer need to do that, so we just repurpose people's content. And the second thing we did, which was a big one for us that we still do, is social media influencers. So we'd contact them on what we call a contra deal basis, which pretty much means, hey, I'll send you a free dessert box. In exchange, can you post it on your Instagram or Facebook page and expose us to 1,000 of your new followers?
And how did that work? I mean, how was that successful for you?
So that was great. So we would contact them via Instagram, again, just saying, hey, like, we're a new brand, we'd love for you to try our products. They would say yes. In exchange, if they loved it, they would then post it and say, check out this new company. They're doing really cool things. Head over to their page. So
obviously, not having much of a marketing budget forced you to be creative, and that's obviously, as the Queen of Social, which is your self-appointed title, that's part of your job title, if you will.
Yeah, so with us, it's definitely at the forefront of our business. So being creative and just doing different branding, so different kind of marketing techniques, being really cheeky in our tone, it really forced us to be creative and think outside of the box.
Do you think, obviously social media has been and is central to you, with over $3 million turnover in less than 2 years is quite extraordinary. Should every business with limited funds be on Facebook and be active on social media like yourselves?
I think they should definitely be on it because it's a cheap cost, so it is a lower cost compared to other marketing activities, and you're reaching mass awareness. But to say if they should focus exclusively on it, I wouldn't say yes. I would say, as marketers, we're in the attention game. Know your target audience so well that you know where they are, where they hang out, and target them there. Go where their attention is.
So look, you have large competitors, large, better established competitors. You're talking about companies that deliver flowers, other gift boxes, a whole range of things. How can smaller companies compete with larger companies that obviously have larger marketing budgets?
Look, I honestly think that now with the internet and social media, it's made it such an even playing field for marketers. So it's no longer about who has the bigger budget. It's about who can build an engaged audience, who interacts best with their customers on social media or at every interaction, and who can build a better relationship. They're the ones that are going to succeed. It's not necessarily the ones with the bigger marketing budget anymore.
So Samantha, if money wasn't an issue, what would you have done differently from day one?
We probably would have done the same thing in terms of starting on social media because that's where our target audience is. If anything, we just would have put more money towards our Facebook campaigns, so run more rigorous campaigns and multiple campaigns at once.
Right, okay. So your preferred platform was Instagram and Facebook?
Definitely, yes.
Which one of those platforms has given you the greatest results?
They both work just as well as each other. Instagram's greater at building relationships because, you know, they have like the Instagram story, so we can really humanize the brand and show behind the scenes of what happens in our office, which people love to see what we get up to on a daily basis. And Facebook's great because we use it for retargeting techniques with our advertising.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, final word, what would you recommend to someone who is in the position you were in 18 months ago?
I would say know your target audience extremely well. So we've created an alias. Let's call her Maria.
Right.
We know how old she is.
Your friend Maria.
That's it. We know what her name is. This might sound a bit stalkerish, but what her name is, where she hangs out, how old she is, where her attention is, what her behaviours are. Know who your audience is and then figure out, okay, during the day, where's her attention and at what point can I grab her attention with my marketing messages?
I see. Well, I'd like to thank Samantha for giving us her insights along with some severe sugar cravings which we might be able to satisfy.